Hello, my name is Shuttle and welcome back for another episode of Colombian Space Initiative Supreme Roller Ultimate, and as the title says, this is going to be the last episode, so we've been playing, or rather I've been playing for about 25 years? Well, maybe not quite that much, but, well, actually, yeah, it was, what, 2014, maybe it was 2017 or something like that at the last episode, or the previous episode, but, yeah, we're now at 2039, 3rd of January. And we have been doing a lot of research. I've been just beamlining the Race to Mars mission. Technically, we already have 100%. So I'm just going to get the Ark, and then I'd say that we are done with that. Now, the world has changed a little bit since the last time I showed you. I have granted independence on... Oh, right, let's actually get rid of the weather. Don't really need that showing. So I'm giving independence to all the countries that I conquered, except like the small nations in Central America and South America. Like, you know, I needed a bit of a production base to keep my economy afloat. And speaking of economy, it's okay. Like, it's fluctuating a little bit, but the global economy is still kind of crappy because, well, I gave control, or the AI is not very good at handling its economy. Now, I did do a save, like a backup save before I granted independence, so technically I could have continued on that one as well, but I figured that I'd just continue with this one. But yeah, we are making, well, currently losing a little bit of money, but the income is fluctuating a little bit, so it's, we make some, we lose some. We've got quite a bit of taxes right now. We're trying to keep the productions in a way that we are mostly just selling to domestic markets, at least in stuff like timber and agriculture, and to a certain degree electric power and coal. Consumer goods is another thing entirely. We're still selling a lot of it, but that is kind of what is fluctuating right now on the income section there. But let's unpause and go on very fast speed. So yeah, there's our population did drop quite a bit. Like, we had about 7 billion, and it dropped to like 350 million when we granted all the independences, and now it's back to 447. It could be a lot worse, for sure. And we have been building quite a bit of things again, but right now, like, we the lowest the unemployment did went to 3%. Like, as soon as we granted independence, it went down to like 4% maybe. And then it dropped from there quite quickly. Now, there we go, we did do a bit of money. Our social spending is still not great, to be fair. But at least the taxes and social spending are kind of evening out each other. Then it's just the production income that is kind of left to do or deal with the rest of the expenditure, which it kind of can't do entirely. Well, there's a facility cost that is quite expensive. Then production, of course, is... Well, it's partially taken care of by the trades. So yeah, it's like not great, not terrible situation. But we can actually go on to faster speed now. So we are 23 days away from getting the research, now 22. So yeah, this is not necessarily going to be a massively long episode, as you probably noticed already. But I just wanted to, you know, complete this series and meet the goal that we set at the start. And to be fair, this is the longest series I think I've done, at least in terms of Supreme Ruler Ultimate and in terms of the years that we've gone through. Like, there's been a lot of skips in between, so it's not necessarily the... Actually, it might be the most episodes as well. I don't remember how much I had on the the El Salvador game, where I did do the World Conquest. But yes, once we get the Ark, we can safely say that we've met our goals. Now, there is some research that I could do, but like, I'm not going to waste money on that right now. Okay, so how's the food? We are selling a tiny bit. There's actually a little bit of demand for food, and if I remember correctly, no, I'm not building any agriculture right now. I thought I was constructing something, so what? Oh no, it must have been completed. Oh, yep. I was building some farms down here. And those are indeed done. And then 4-3 days. I mean, I do realize that the economy that we have here is far from optimal, but it works. For the most part. The reason why I decided to give the independence for the nations is simply because it was quite a hindrance on the law enforcement and all the other fundings. I would have to have such a massive income to actually have any social spending. Other than, you know, it would have cost me a ton of money. Like, I know that when you give some social spending, the people have a bit more money and the unemployment goes down. And that sort of stuff. So people have more money to spend, so you don't just spend all of it. But oh, did I put the weather on again? I may have. Okay, now I turned it off again. Okay, good. But yeah, I just figured that I don't really want to do the social spending for all of the world at the same time. I'd just rather do with the areas that I conquer at first. I mean, technically, if I had to just stick to the nations that I conquered after the USA declared war on me, then I would have kept myself down here, probably. Although, we did take out a lot of Europe before USA declared war, didn't we? Oh, and also we got a ton of ships down here, which I'm not entirely sure where they're going. Oh. Everyone's just going in there, okay. Do we have a barracks there? We do. Why don't you just reserve there? At least most of you. These might be coming from Russia. Oh, and then we've got a little bit over here. Like, we have still some troops stuck in Europe, but oh well. That's not really a problem. Minor inconvenience at worst. I'm gonna start sending some of these to be reserved as well, I reckon. If they can. That's the next question. Suppose they... I'm just going to pause for a moment. Send some submarines down that way. But yes, we have reached the goal now. We have completed the entire race for Mars. Or Man on Mars mission. So I'd say that we are now victorious in this. So I don't know when I'll be doing more Supreme Rule Ultimate. I know that I will return to the game at some point, but it's just this was a quite time-consuming effort, so I think I'm going to take a bit of a break of Supreme Rule Ultimate, and already the primary, or the main video slot is taken by Vicky 2, which has been quite a fun series as well to make. So I'll probably complete that, and then I'll figure out something else, maybe. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.